The next principle is, since we talked about words and how important they are, and you launching energy and it returning to you, and everything you say is between you and you. Um, Two things. First is that everyone has their own connotation to a word. Yes, there's a word in the definition, and everybody is being taught the same word. But since we have our own experiences, our own knowledge, and our own education that affects our experience, we kind of attach our own emotional value and historical values from our point of view or vantage to the word. And so, one teacher can teach one word, and many students will try it in different ways. It's like you can use words that are not particularly designed to describe something in an artistic way, and people would still understand what you said, even though the word was not meant to describe that. Like we do in poetry or in some writing styles. And the other thing is the energy that you say things. So sometimes it's like it's not how somebody said it to me the other day. It's not how you say things. It's the way, the energy that you say it with. It's not what you say. So we gotta watch with that, because that energy is the same energy that we launch into the world. And so maybe you're angry and it's someone who did something that you judge as or you deem as horrible, and then you're like, that person da 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 da, and look at that energy and your body's crunching and it's all like, it's almost like it's punching it energetically. You just punch yourself. It's not just that you just punch yourself, you launch negative energy, so it's going to come back to you. And because everything you say to yourself. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like the same law of like whatever you put out there. So whatever you put out there can be a word. And if you add energy to that word, whatever energy you add and whatever amount, like how strong that energy is, how angry you were, how sad you were, and how loving you were, how accepting you are when you say things, it doesn't matter, you choose the emotion, that is the strength of how much that energy is going to return to you. So it's not just an energy you put out there. The more emotion you attach to that energy, the stronger that thing is going to reflect back to you. And so, like I said, I recommended to people, why don't you talk love? Why don't you love love? Why don't you fill your heart with love? Why don't you fill your mind with love? Why don't you fill your mouth with love? The more you speak love, the more you speak joy, the more you wish well to others, the more those things are going to happen to you. The more love you open your heart in order to pour into that and say it truly from a place of compassion and love and acceptance, the more these are the experience you're going to have in life. So invest in it. Imagine you get all in your mouth and in your head. Start pulling out those roots that don't belong. Have a conversation with them and let go of them, and forgive yourself for being that person. Forgive yourself for self-sabotaging whatever words or energy you put behind things because you felt a way or another. And the last thing I'm going to say, I'm going to talk about it on the next one, is that you don't have to always react. We live in a fast society that expects us to say things immediately. You don't have to. You don't owe anyone that. You have a right to not react. Remember that.